The reason I'm excited about it is because the time is right for you and for businesswomen today. You think I'm kidding? Recently, McKinsey & Company, which is a global consulting research company, very well respected in the industry, said that 80% of their responses from companies said that gender diversity, women in their businesses, would make a difference to profitability, to customer service, to retention of employees, to customer sales. So the reality is that women have reached the tipping point of change. And I want you to be able to take advantage of this opportunity right now. Well, one of the secrets I want to leave you with today is that there is great opportunity to look at a human being from a leadership point of view. And that is looking for what works in them rather than what doesn't work. And there's huge statistics that show that when you relate to someone based upon their strengths, they're far more productive. And we talked a bit about that. And it's a skill set. But more importantly than developing that muscle, you're going to be able to identify keys that your organization and senior management respects and measures their bosses for. So instead of looking at your boss from a negative point of view, which honestly is the easiest thing in the world to do, flip to looking at them from a positive contributor and saying, hey, this boss isn't getting fired. This boss is moving up the corporate ladder. This boss is receiving honor. What is this boss doing? What skill set, what behavior, what action, what attitude does this boss have that I want to take on and add to my executive arsenal? That's the secret. Being a leader by measuring and relating to people based upon their strengths and looking at people that you may not connect with, but looking at what they bring to the table that is honored by the organization. Those two things are going to stretch your career and create borderless opportunities for you. And that's what I want for you. I am not dissing in any way your skills and expertise and your productive abilities, because that's been the entrance fee that got you into the business world. That's what created success for you at the lower levels of the organization. Now, to reach the next level, you really need to create and make your best friend, pardon the pun, the mindset of relationship building, because that will take you to the next level. What am I talking about? I'm talking about building networks that are going to make a difference for your career. So if you're interested in gaining influence in the organization, if you're interested in getting that big stretch assignment, if you're interested in getting advancement in your career, if you're interested in attaining a job and a career that you love, then relationship building is where you have to go next. And by the way, if you're interested in getting $25,000 more a year than you're currently getting, according to Catalyst, then you absolutely need to build relationships. Well, I want you to know that the senior level of your organization, the people up there, are human beings just like you. And when you connect to people, human to human, real and in integrity, you open doors, no matter how the relationship started. So let me get to some statistics, because you know I like to do that. The reality is that there's research that shows that an open network, which means broader with people that you're not close proximity and really familiar with, that the more open network executives, that's the sign and the predictor of future success. Get that? the predictor of huge success in the future. Now, that's what I want for you. So let's look at what I'm asking of you. I'm really asking that you strategically start connecting with people that are influenced in the organization. And why? Well, the truth is, research shows that men have sponsors at much higher levels in the organization than women. And actually, the women are connected so low in the organization frequently that the people they're connected with don't have political clout to really impact a career. So upward, high upward, is going to have a bigger impact on the career momentum. So I want to challenge you. I really do want to challenge you. Sit down and think for just a minute. If, in fact, you initiate a relationship that goes into sponsorship, does that mean that there are no feelings there? Does that mean that there's no emotional connectivity? Does that mean that it's only designed to get? No, because you're doing the initiation, you're doing the creativity, and what I want you to think about is reciprocation. People in the high levels need support just as much as you do in the lower levels. So what I'm talking about are creating reciprocal relationships. They support you, you support them. Doesn't that feel a lot better? Start looking at your to-do list with a different eye. Instead of having production all that's on your to-do list, start really putting relationship building there with the same kind of energy, with the same kind of intensity as you do any other project. And start that now. It's going to be the biggest difference maker for your career.